Okay then, folks. Thank you for joining me. If you are here, if you're not, what are you doing? Well, most of you are probably at work. So, day 2, Dungeons 3, due out soon. So, let us see what the Despicable Evil has in store for us today.
The Ash Spring Swamplands. While Grimly Hammerhand's henchmen were looking for Talia and the Absolute Evil's army, they in turn were slowly marching through the gloom of the Ash Spring Swamplands towards the dwarven town of Steelsmith. This idyllic area provided the unique opportunity to secure additional allies. Undead.
Sounds like fun. Let's do it. Now I am expecting a delivery this afternoon, so I will have to disappear for 2 minutes, but hopefully the game will keep us entertained enough while I'm away. It's only 2 seconds.
Whilst elsewhere, Grimly's scouts took the trouble to turn every stone in their search for Talia, and I mean that literally. She was marching towards the town of Steelsmith, the seat of the Dwarven King. However, after a not in the least bit subtle hint from the not at all tactful Evil, she had taken a little detour through the Ash Spring Swamplands. Here, the ancient, cursed bones of long-forgotten soldiers lay uneasy in their graves, waiting only for the necessary nudge to finally rise and play the Talking Dead, or whatever it's called. Unfortunately, and of course purely coincidentally, Grimly, the racist Dwarven King, was also currently in Ash Spring.
Aye, chop more wood. I don't have enough resources. I want to build a barracks to hire knights and foot soldiers. I also need some for these palisades. Which idiot is responsible for this, please? My right toe could build a better defense on its own. Now, fix it, and over there, we'll build a watchtower. Or 2.
Okay.
Grimly is here. Excellent. I'll beat every single goddamned prejudice out of that bearded drunk's alcohol-soaked carcass. And some of these undead wannabes lying around here in their graves are going to help me. Let's see how that drunken idiot likes facing a few brain-hungry zombies. Not that he needs to be afraid with that little bird brain of his. Talia, are you sure you don't want to reconsider? Undead, how low have we sunk? Ugh. Are you still there? I thought I'd finally seen the last of you in the previous mission. Anyway, shut up and let me work. I must raise the living dead.
So in order to start the Night of the Living Dead, our protagonist, the currently eating a chicken leg Evil's envoy, had to reach the region's largest cemeteries and recruit their undead.
I don't know what I've got to do with the mana yet, so we'll find out. Chicken, we've got 10 chickens. We got the imps, but we've got we got entrances. Okay. So, if possible, yes, we need to make our barracks in this area.
Ha! One of the lucky Evil's little snots had discovered a hidden arcanium. Here demons could create valuable mana, which on the one hand they themselves needed, while on the other could also be used for powerful spells. And so it was that the first demon began to generate powerful mana in the Arcanium. Ah, delicious mana. I like to spread it on my Sunday morning croissant, as my wife passes me a cup of tea and massages my feet, as I open the newspaper to the obituaries. But back to the subject. Mana was also important to the couldn't care less about Sunday morning croissants evil, because on the one hand, his higher level demons loved the stuff, and on the other hand, it could be used to cast powerful spells. Of course, the excited evil couldn't wait to promptly try it out.
Okay, so I need to build almost there. So, okay. I'm confused now, but
It's payday.
let's extend the chicken area or whatever. Okay. Magic brew. Flow onwards. Many spare not earning to work.
Yeah,
Can apply to any room in
That
the
damn
dungeon as
pointy-eared
efficiency
wench is
rating.
sneaking around here somewhere. Let's go,
Efficiency
men.
by
Double the
100%.
watches and leave something for
Demon
me.
portal can access the overworld, create a portal leading directly to your okay?
Ah, you have no chance against me and the ultimate evil. I can smell your beer breath all the way down into my dungeon, you drunken shrimp.
Spread out and find her.
The presence of the inconspicuous as a rainbow-colored dog evil's army was no longer a secret. In fact, it was amazing it had escaped the warriors of good for so long. Well, their leader was a dwarf and he had lots of beer, but I digress. Hopefully the dungeon's defenses are ready.
No, because I am not able to make any other rooms. I can't extend my horde to is a pain in the ass. Can't learn anything. Oh, dickhead. Right, where were we? Yes. Plenty of spells. How much is up there? 350. Need to get out and create some evil. Right, so I need to do this, don't I?
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Damn it. Right, in that case we have to get our little evil buddies. So, M for the army. Ah, look at that, here we go. We'll take him. Hopefully this will be enough.
Hey, keep your hands to yourself.
Let's go here.
Everything good must die.
It's payday.
Move it, you slackers! We need more resources.
Enemies have entered the dungeon. Your dungeon heart is under attack.
So, where was I putting my little baby? Ah, here it is. Oh, damn it, we're out of chickenness. Oh, that's right, I didn't extend the room. Oh, bollocks. Chicken time. Come boys, we need these chickens. Now if this doesn't make them happy, I don't know what bloody will. Making so many bloody chickens. I'm not going to be the evil, I'm going to be the chickenist.
Payday.
Yes, I know, we're doing more about the cobblers. See? Lots of cobbler space in. Yes, yes, I know. Trying to get the chickens. There's one. We have an egg there. We have an egg there.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Well, they're not making the way for the chickens anyway. Well, that's been it. Come on. Chick. Flaming Tatum. Coburn. Igneous something or other. Okay, so we're at 60% with the cobblers. Our best traps. Simple trap. How do we build a simple trap? Suppose I can make this the guard room then. Okay. Taking two of them. Keep this golden manna thing flowing. Okay, we've got plenty of chickens now. Do for money, 650. Okay.
Steel Smith wasn't built in a day, but if you lame asses had been there, the entrance gate still wouldn't be finished!
Dragons have nested in the underground.
Ooh. Right. Wrong army. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Typical.
Payday.
Here we are, let's drop some more in here. Come on. Good. Now rest up. Get another one in there, 600. Yeah, get down there. Gives us access to 13. Another one is done. It's 700. One of them and one of them. Where are we at? 850. Perfect. Perfect to go and cause a bit of mayhem upstairs. Right, okay, where were we? There's the entrance there. In the guard room. I forget. Oh, yeah. In the guard room. Let's get our little army flaming. Hey, what's happening there?
Death from above.
Ooh. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, what is that? Oh, don't know. Ugh.
Command
got?
me.
3, 4. Yep, that should do for now. Shall we go this way? Let's go north. I want to see what this big skull is. Probably not a good idea.
Population limit reached? Population limit reached? Ha! Well then, plenty to throw at the enemy.
Evil is unstoppable.
That's the entrance to a dungeon.
Ah!
That spell doing. Ah. Okay. Didn't quite go according to plan.
It's payday.
Evil is unstoppable! All right, you undead! Up you get! Fight for me and regain your honor! I am Isildur's heir! I mean, the deathly pale evil's messenger! Fight for me, and I will consider your oath fulfilled. An oath that you never swore! Excuse me, I seem to have mixed a few things up.
Splendid speech. But good enough for the mindless hordes buried here, who excitedly signaled their approval, even if it was with nothing more than a moaned brains. And so, the Walking Dead arose to serve the abominable evil. And of course, his eloquent envoy with the split personality.
Hey! I can hear you!
I certainly hope so. I don't want to just waste my insults.
We'll talk later. Go, undead. Destroy the living. Tanos must die.
Oh, and again, another one all the way around the wrong way. Choke, little bastard. I don't want to raise the dead then. Right. Sure.
Steelsmith wasn't built in a day, but if you lame asses had been there, the entrance gate still wouldn't be finished!
Oh.
And zombies rose from their graves.
Can't control them.
Command me.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
go find them. Where am I? Here. Well, we need to go rebuild anyway, so... Hurry back, don't take long. I hope payday doesn't come soon.
It's payday.
Oh, that might not be good. Some of the boys might just be on strike. We need to find gold and lots of it, boys.
And the living dead rose.
Maybe he's just cleaning out all the gold. Well, but to find all the bloody gold first. Right, we have 13 troops. Well, 8 horde, 5 demons. Hey, 5 good.
I can't drink enough beer to make you lazy dogs bearable.
Treasury.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Makes creatures work faster. Okay. How do I use it? I'm going insane. What do you mean going? You are fucking insane. Get another worker going. $9.20. Right, so we've got $9.20 at the moment. Two more holes, yeah. Now I've got to let money recharge again.
The Walking Dead set out to destroy all living things. All good living things, of course.
Oh, I'd love to work with professionals. Just once.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how many that is.
Payday.
One, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3. It's finding the ones that. Haha. Nope. Right. My wee army. Here we go. Actually, what's that up the top there? Come on, you little babies. Let's go and destroy some shit. Shit shaped with a bit of sugar on top. Send the undead out. I'm missing the boss lady.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Command me!
Your dungeon heart is under attack.
There's the other fat lazy bastard. Bloody orcs.
Defend the dungeon heart.
Can't keep that many out, did I?
Defend the dungeon heart.
There we go. Right. Better. Alright, big bad buddies, come on, let's go.
Evil will triumph.
Payday.
Get rid of that damn horrible healer. Body bonus. How are we diddling?
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
more undead joined the monstrous evil, and with a spirited, if moaned, brains staggered off towards the human defenders, the glorious...
Hey, that's my text. You don't even appear in this dialogue at all.
Your problem for taking such a long ciggy break. I'll take over your job in the long run. That's something we can both agree on.
Are your two personalities conspiring against me? Huh. As a narrator, I am unsurpassed. If you heard the stories I tell in the bar on weekends... forget about that. Additional undead have been secured for the insidious evil. Suddenly, a few dissatisfied bears appeared directly in front of Talia. Exactly, bears. And they attacked.
Hey!
This had nothing to do with a certain narrator's injured pride, but made total sense within the framework of the story. And the living dead rose.
So I want to bypass that and just let them fight their way there.
Move it, you slackers! We need more resources.
Even more undead. Yes, walk my mindless hordes and destroy the living. Do you always have to be so evil?
Yes, we do.
Is that a trick question? Naturally! Who, if not me?
And even more undead marched against the human defenses in the glamorous evil's name. They didn't stand a chance. But suddenly, and this had nothing to do with the protagonist's previous insults, evil bears once again appeared to attack Talia.
Hey, it's all right, okay? You can keep your job. I'm sorry.
Almost miraculously, a bolt of lightning hit the bears and killed them on the spot. Amazing. But of course, it all made sense within the greater framework of this story. And the living dead rose.
Okay, it's not showing to go down here, but we'll go and clear. We'll clear here.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Evil is unstoppable!
Enemies have entered the dungeon. It's payday. Defend the dungeon heart.
back, Talia.
The dungeon heart is being attacked.
Ouch! Ouch!
Defend the dungeon heart.
Hey! Keep your hands to yourself.
Your dungeon heart is under attack.
Keep losing my dungeon heart. There she blows. Right in the fucking middle. Oh, pick on my baby.
Take that, you worm!
Ooh, taking a bloody lot of damage there. Right. No good. No good.
And zombies rose from their graves.
Okay. Right, so let's have a look. I think we need. I don't have to tell them about that little bit of a bag there. Go. Let's have a look. Right, where were we? Right, we have 12. What's that one? The creature works faster. Production bonus. Don't understand that one. How am I supposed to give that to a creature? They won't do anything anyway. Bloody things. Anyway, where were we? Nope.
Cut more trees, you sleepyheads. We need more wood.
Okay.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Yeah, they won't be for long when the boys find out. Right, what do we want now?
And again, the brain-hungry zombies rose against the human defenses. It's payday.
Haha! Was hoping I'd get that in before they disappeared. Okay, how are we doing here?
Dragons have nested in the underground.
Oh, that's a lot of gold. Fine, all right.
Lead me to the battle! Ouch! Ouch!
And zombies rose from their graves.
Move it, you slackers! We need more resources.
Defend the dungeon hut.
Great. Right, make a trap maker's house. There we go. Looks quite good to me. Nope, wrong one. Let's see. Nope, wrong one. I always get that wrong. Nope. Box. Ah. Tinker's Cave. What's that there? I've got a couple of spawn there.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Stabby, stabby. get that done, and then I'm hoping we can start building fucking thingamabobbies.
Payday.
Right, we were down 2. Okay, so let's head back in here. Okie-dokie. Right, are we winning with our traps? We are. So, how in Cluck's name do I build a trap? Ah! Enemies enter. Okay.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Bah. That's not good. Wait, you're there.
That's from above.
Hey, it fixed itself. Hello, traps are starting. Yeah, almost starting. Traps and food, is that what you think of?
I have to leave you now because I have to prepare something back home. But you hold the fort here. Got it? Good. Then take care of them.
With these heroic words, Grimly, the great dwarf king, took to his heels and ran. Some might think it cowardly.
Yes, the damn coward. But we'll get him and then we'll organize an intervention. We'll tear him a new one.
My goodness, what a turn of phrase. Outrageous. Still, it was a desire I can only agree with. Come on, for the validation-craving evil.
So payday doesn't come soon.
I am the Queen of Evil.
One or two things I don't want to happen right now. One, payday. Two, payday.
Move it, you slackers. We need more resources.
Okay, dokie, if we can afford you. Next. Let us get our demon, our little... The undead shall walk the earth.
What are you doing, you deadbeats? Are you seriously going to let a few old corpses get the better of you? Take care of this vermin before I kick your asses so hard you fly all the way to Stormbreeze, where you can tell Thanos personally what a bunch of goddamn cowards you really are.
Ouch! Ouch!
And again, the brain-hungry zombies rose against the human defenses.
Oh, they!
And the good people's defensive camp went up in flames. The pitiful survivors ran in panic and dispersed in all directions.
Ha! Those cowards! See how they run! Isn't that funny?
It does have something comical about it. Even the zombies emitted a laughing moan before pushing on to get some tasty brains before the others did. Biters, I mean zombies, I mean undead, oh, whatever. Rise!
Ain't got enough money. Need money. Oh, 1 second.
It's payday. Biters, I mean zombies, I mean undead, oh, whatever. Rise! And again, the brain-hungry zombies rose against the human defenses.
Sorry about that. That was She Who Must Be Obeyed, i.e. my bloody boy. Should have made. How the hell are we supposed to? Or do we just concentrate on that? Need to build up the force again. Yeah, break through the defenses. Right, so. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. they're 500 a piece. So that's nice. So I need 1,000.
And the living dead rose.
Is it me or is he just dancing? Wedges of evilness, haven't you? Right. Send these guys in after this one, I think.
Who do you want dead?
Right. When our two guys get to us, in fact, starting now.
Biters, I mean zombies, I mean undead, oh whatever. Rise!
Because while the undead are
It's
attacking
payday.
the towers, we will go straight for the gates. Get ready for it.
Move it, you slackers! We need more resources.
And there
Now
we
it is
go.
time to find Grimly and give him his rightful punishment.
What rightful punishment?
Oh, rightful or not, what do I care? As long as the dwarf suffers!
The lands of Ashspring were wholly under the crazed evil's control. Every now and then, a confused zombie would pop up, even though the living had already been driven out. But that didn't matter, for the absolute evil's hordes set out for Steelsmith, King Grimly's headquarters.
So, there we go, folks. If you have stayed all this time, I must thank you very much, because that's 2 hours of your life you're not going to get back. If you have been here this long, please like the video. You must have liked it. Please like it. And if you wish, you can always come and follow me on Twitch as well. I stream most days, fortunately in the afternoon, but hey ho, let's see how we go. Alright, so I'm trying to build them followers, because the more followers I can get, the bigger community we can get, the more we can do together. So thank you very much again. If you've been here that long, I really do take my hat off to you. Thank you very much. You know what to do with the buttons. Thank you, and I will speak to you all again tomorrow. Ta-ra.